Hey there, it's your girl King Coral, and today I want to talk about finding your talent. For me, growing up, I thought I don't have a talent because there was like nothing in school that I was like really good at. So I was like, okay, that's it. You know, you go on Instagram and you see so many talented people. Okay, but what's my talent? I have two categories that I put talents in. One is visible talents, and those visible talents are everything that you see people being good at school, people being good at on Instagram. It's like 90% of it, I would say, is visible skills. So those are like someone being really good at a certain sport, someone being really good with languages, being really good at drawing. All these kind of skills that you can see with your eyes, those are like visible skills. And then something that I discovered is that my skill is an invisible skill. I noticed from a very young age on that I was able to see other people's or animals' emotions by the way they were communicating with like their body language. I have like a very big sense of empathy and being able to understand living beings. Let's say when I was like 5 years old, I was like a kid picking up a bunny and it was like really stiff and like breathing heavy and had like the eyes wide open. And they thought it's like in a calm state and relaxed. And I told them it's not relaxed. And they didn't understand. And the older I got and the more I've seen other people also, most people not understand what I was understanding and feeling and seeing, I was like, okay, so maybe that's my skill. It's like being able to speak a different language, but it's a different kind of language. It's something like you can't see that I have that skill, but I can feel it, and other people that have it too, they see it as well. And so sometimes it can be really hard to communicate that, especially on the internet. People are always like, oh, do you have like a degree in this and that? And I'm like, this is like so obvious to me. Why is it not obvious to most other people? And I'm not saying that no talent is like more or less valuable, but it's good to know what your talent is. And in case you feel like, oh, I don't know anything, I want to know more about myself, there's this test that I can really recommend you. It's called 16personalities.com. You can do the test like 10 or 15 minutes, and you should do it. You should make your friends do it or family do it too. It's really interesting to see what their personality types are and kind of like find out like how they think and how they make their decisions, what their strengths are and what their weaknesses are. Even when it comes to like careers, it can be really interesting to see what kind of careers match you. That's something that I'm working on right now because there's so many things I'm interested in, but I can already like pinpoint to like a smaller area of fields that interest me based on the test that I took. By the way, this is not sponsored by them, but it's like really helpful. I hope I could help you maybe get more familiar with the different kinds of talents that you can have, and I hope that you didn't get dragged down in school, because school is very judging with grades based on what they teach you, but there's so much more to life and this world and the skills that you can have that they don't show you at school. And there's this quote by Albert Einstein. He said, if you judge a fish by its ability to fly, it's gonna live its whole life thinking that it is stupid. That's like what the school system is about, and I put a very good video that's talking about that on here as well. And let's just think about how our kids in this generation grow up, go to school, killing their self-esteem based on them not having those talents for the subjects that they offer at school, because there's so much more in this world. And just because 80% of people are good at this doesn't mean that you're one of the 20% that's good at something else. So it doesn't mean that that is less valuable. I hope this video helped you, and see you in the next one. Bye.